Kimchi, who I'm gonna have to put in the other room in just a minute, unless you can hang out in here and not attack cables. But I doubt that's gonna happen. But I'll give him a moment of bliss. Here's some kitty ASMR. Good boy. Yes, you're a good boy. Yes. Yeah, this is Kimchi. He is just over 7 months old now, and he's a good boy. Except when it comes to my headphone cables. That is the one cable that you just don't mess with. And that's okay. But it does mean I can't keep you in the room when I stream. But I'll give him a chance. We'll see. Hello everybody, how are you doing? Happy night stream. Welcome Alora, Lord is it Saucison? Thank you for returning my violin hug. Tripwire, what's up? I did that thing that was in the Stuff Joe Still Needs to Do tab. Hooray! I'm getting better. Ratcha, welcome. TMK, Aurora Harmony, 420, Nutternut, Azzer. I hope everyone's doing well. Saucision, yes. I feel like I've been having a good streak lately with pronunciation of names, knock on wood. But yeah. I hope everyone's doing all right. A nice hairstyle. I kind of just plopped it all on the top of my head. It was getting in my way. It was frustrating me. I'm like, I haven't had it cut now for, I think, a year. And it's almost reached lap level. And that's when I think it might be too long. So at some point, I'm going to go in and not do anything major, just a little trim. Maybe touch up some highlights. The common cat and cable problem. Yes, the age-old question. His little leg is just hanging over. You're so cute. You're a good boy, honey. But me and Kim Shims have been doing great. He just, like, twice a day now gets so hyper. Where he just doesn't care about any of the toys I bought him. He's like, you are the toy. You are what I want to claw and climb on. I'm like, sir, that really hurts. Please stop. And now I have these lovely scratches all on my legs and my thighs and my chest. But you're worth it, so it's okay. Hopefully we're gonna grow out of that phase. I'm just trying to lightly train him and redirect the energy towards the toys, but he still seems to prefer me to the toys. My cat Morgana will only attack my computer, not the wires. That's kind of hilarious. And only when I lay down. I see. Does she also do the classic want to sit on the keyboard? Oh? Is that strike number 1, sir? I think that was strike number 1. You get 2 more chances. How dare you? No. He doesn't clamp down, but he does like to place... He likes to, like, place his teeth. Like he's gonna. Yes, this is Kimchi. I usually have to close him out of the room because he gets a little crazy with the headphone wire and he insists on sitting on my lap rather than the bed. I got him to sleep on the bed once, but other than that, it's just my lap's the only way, huh? That's okay. But yeah, today was a good day. I had my violin lesson and we started a new piece. Woo! And my teacher told me that she'd teach me this piece depending on, or contingent on, me adding it to the song list when it's done. It's gonna take me a while to learn it, but there is gonna be a classical piece on this song list in the future. Hooray! Other than that, I worked on the vlog. Right now, I've just been writing music to go in between the B-roll sections. And I really like what I wrote today. It's pretty. I was thinking I might want to record some strings on it too, so I might do that tonight and just show you what I wrote today. Oh, the counter command for kimchi biting? What is it? Is it just cable? Maybe? Scotty, welcome. How are you? Yeah, it's cable. I shouldn't be praising that count going higher, though. We gotta work on that, okay? Okay. He also sleeps with me at night. It's very cute. He wants to put his head on the pillow next to me, but he snores really loud, so I've been trying to get him to go more of like waist spoon height in the bed. But he usually sneaks his way up while by the time I fall asleep. All right, little boy, I'm gonna play some music. I'm gonna put you on the floor and you can try and hang out in here, but if you go after a cable, I gotta put you out, okay? Let's just start with this song. No, stop. You're being a poopy boy. You know what happens to poopy boys? They have to go to poopy dungeon. No, it just means I can't let you in here. I love you, sweetie. We're probably gonna hear a couple little kitty cries. But then he goes downstairs and falls asleep in his bed all happy. He's got lots of toys downstairs and a little cat tree. Honestly, Laura, that must have been like a record for how long he's lasted. So I'm very, very proud of him. Oh my god, I used to love the Captain Underpants book, much to my parents' displeasure. I remember they had one of those things where it'd be like, hey, this is gonna be your Captain Underpants name, and you take the letter of your first name and the letter of your last name to make some nonsense thing. And I remember being unhappy with what mine was. I was like, that's not very funny. I'll dig into it maybe on a break and see if I can find it. With the poopy boy thing, that's an old habit from my cat Baloo. For Drea. All right, anyone who relates to that, try and find the Captain Underpants name finder, and I would love to know what your name is. But Baloo, my previous cat, whenever he would be a little sassy with me, you're already on it? Oh, then I gotta do it too. Okay. I'm gonna talk to you guys while I Google it real quick. But when Baloo would get in trouble, I would be like, hey, you're being a poopy boy, don't be a poopy boy. As like a warning. But then when he'd get really bad, I would be like, oh my god, you're full on diarrhea man. I'm like, no, diarrhea man. This is code brown. He's diarrhea man. Captain. Hey, Blanca. I'm doing very well. How are you? Underpants name chart. Oh, I think I found it. Oh my god. Yes. This is all just like bringing the memories back. Thundrillium, thank you for resub for 22 months. Oh, Drea is stinky waffle brains. I also think that word is very amusing, Doc. I know that must come as a shock to you. Doc, I wrote some more new music today. It's just an instrumental right now, but I was gonna show you guys and try and record strings on it, because that's the only thing I haven't done. But it's nice, I like it. I'm trying to get in the habit of writing an instrumental like every other day if I can. Thank you, Handicapper, for a 15-month resub. Thank you. I was reading the caption of it, by the way, which was So, I'll play it for you guys. Yeah, I'll give you guys a sneak preview, but first I'm sharing what the name generator in the classic literature piece, Captain Underpants, they had a name chart where it would give you your funny haha name. So my name would be Poopsie. I mean, that's a good start. Okay. Second, use the first letter of your last name. Okay. So I'm Poopsie Pizza. Ew. I am Poopsie Pizza Lips. At your service, here to perform for you tonight. Good day. This is Poopsie Pizza Lips. What if I do my performance name though? Poopsie Giggle Brains. That's okay. Hedges, thank you for the bits. Thank you. Oh god, Drea. Oh god, the visual is so strong. Your name is Stinky Gizzard Tush. There's something kind of regal sounding about Gizzard Tush. I'm not sure why, but it's really just striking a chord with me. A beautiful poopy chord. Let me load the music that I wrote today. Nothing too fancy. Oh, where is it? Oh, it's right there. Woo! Woo! Scary. I'm also trying to get in the habit of naming all the things that I make, even though, I don't know, like I don't know if there'll ever be anything, but I want to get in the habit of giving life to them. You should go ahead and change your Twitch name to that. It's probably taken. Poopsie Goober. That's cute. You little Poopsie Goober. Okay. Falafel Bubble Butt. That's also very strong. I feel like that reflects good character. Okay, here's what I wrote today. Yeah, actually, for ASMR, I made it a challenge for myself to write the melody on the guitar because I've been practicing guitar and I wanted to get better at it. Speaking of guitar, oh, Will, did you ever read Captain Underpants as a kid? Thank you for the resub, by the way. Love you. So I started out with just strumming a chord progression I liked. Oh no, it's this one. See if I remember. Where's my picks? They're always on the floor. Alright, let's see if I can do it. Actually, let's put everything but the bass. Oh, shoot. Sorry, man. It's pretty though, right? You get the idea. So, I wrote this with the intention of it being the opening thing for the vlog. And, you know, it's just a bunch of little clips of what you're about to see throughout the video. And I was like, I gotta write something that sounds kind of like a new day. Like you're just waking up and getting started. It kind of makes me think of like an anime, a feel-good anime soundtrack. A little harmony line, a little tiny bass. But this part I think needs strings. Only this part on. And that part makes me think of Sonic. So yeah. Later in stream, I might try and add strings on it. Maybe some of your improv loops can stream from a library to draw. Wait, I feel like I just mixed up everything I was trying to say. Maybe some of your improv loops from stream can be a library to draw from for future videos. That's a good idea as well. It does have a Sonic Adventure 1. Yeah, Hedges, that's what I was saying. I think it's because they do a lot of like harmony duo lines. Yeah, so I had my violin lesson this morning, and then I sat down and I wrote that. Then I practiced a little bit more and I edited, and now I'm here. That's why I'm just kind of like rocking a top bun today. Wanted minimal effort. I got my cozy flannel, little tank top, call it a day. I do that with photography. I use old photos for textures I make for concert posters. That's a good idea. I'm so picky about my improv loops when it comes to mixing. I think I just need to like revisit them. Because the other one I did that I really liked was Zoomies. I want to write a different A section for it though. I really love the B section, but I just don't really like the A section yet. I'll show you guys that one as a reminder. I called this Zoomies because Kimchi was running around and had the Zoomies. That was poopy boy level, not full on diarrhea man though. Okay, let's remind ourselves what I did with this one. But this is my favorite. This definitely has my influence of Bravely Default Octopath Traveler. Like, I feel like the improv loops I have, at least from the past, you know, as I was still learning. But I did start a more recent folder of the ones where I kind of like them. I just need to revisit and kind of sharpen them up a bit. Anyway. Joe wears her top bun the best. Thank you. But knowing me, it's going to start hurting me at some point, and I'll put it down. For my other friends in chat with long hair, you know how it is when you wear your hair up for too long, and it pulls at your scalp, and it just hurts. And my hair is thick and heavy, pulling my face. Anyway, I was thinking about, as I'm, you know, getting ready to release this vlog, I already started the recording for my next cover video. It just needs vocals on it. And I'm like, what other video ideas can I think of? And I'd love your guys' feedback on what you'd like to see on the YouTube channel. But I was thinking I might try and do a month's worth of writing as many instrumentals as I can, like the one I just showed you, or those last two, because it's a skill I want to get better at, and I'm terrified of doing it. And usually when I'm scared of doing something, I just make a project to force myself to do it. So I was thinking I might do that. I also might do another one with me learning as many fiddle tunes as I can, and like film a little bit of the fiddle jams that I go to. I found another one that I think I might test out as well. I messaged a girl who I saw was in it, and I was like, hey, can you give me advice? And I think we're going to meet up for coffee, and she was going to give me some advice. So yeah, I'm just super motivated and feeling really ready to like go into thing. Teacher Joe lessons. I do have the whiteboard. And I found my pointer. Oh, it's out there. But I did find my pointer. I think I get so scared doing Teacher Joe lessons. It's like I'm just waiting for someone to comment on the video that knows more about music than I do. And they're like, you're wrong. How dare you spread this misinformation? You trash poopy person. But I guess if that's the worst that can happen, that's really not too bad. My therapist makes me do that all the time. She's like, well, what's the worst that can happen? And then when I say it, it's usually not as bad as it could be. And it's gotten me to do most of the things I have, so maybe you're right. I'd have to think of what I'd want my first topic to be. What I'd like to teach more than anything, honestly, is transcription, because I feel like transcription gave me the ability to learn whatever song that I wanted, and I'd love to be able to give that for someone. True. I've only really had to delete a few things on my comments, rather, on the YouTube channel. Not necessarily things that are too bad. Alright, I want to play Mog Resort. It makes me happy, and it's chill, and we're doing a night stream, so it has a little bit more vibe to it. A little less sleepy. I wanted to try that time too to like use my extended fourth finger instead of a lowered first, which is what I usually do, because I hate extended four, but I want to get better at my extended four, so it means I got to do it. Let's see, I'd love to learn transcription. I feel like transcription is just so useful, especially when like, you know, people ask me for sheet music all the time, but for legal reasons, I can't really give out the sheet music because I don't own this video game stuff. For Chris, hi, by the way, how are you doing? But if you can learn how to write out music for whatever you're trying to learn, then the whole world opens up. And that's how my entire song list came to be, because I learned how to listen to music and write it out. And it made me really happy to then be able to play the songs I wanted to, which were Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts and stuff. Mind you, this was way before I started my Twitch channel. It made me happy to learn these songs on my own time. I never dreamed I'd have a scenario where I could actually be able to play them for people. So the fact that this all panned out is like amazingly surreal for me. So thank you. Let's see. That's a really good idea for Tripwire. Oh, you guys are all so smart. I just turned to a piece that I don't remember the last time I played, so let's do it. I remember liking this quite a bit. I felt like it kind of sounded like how my brain works, where I was like, okay, The first part's very like fun and almost silly in a way, like fun and bouncy and happy. And then it gets really serious. And then it like really overthinks things. But it ultimately goes back to happy. So that's me. Hello. It's called Penello's Theme from Final Fantasy 12. Havoc, thank you. For Hedges, it was actually on my running list, believe it or not, was Penello's Theme. I just think it's very pretty. I really like it. Especially this first part. It's just so light and sweet sounding. Arthur, thank you for the bits. Thank you for some little kimchi scritches. I will give him those scritches, but for now, I gave him the 3 strikes you're out rule. If he bites my mic cable or my headphone cable 3 times, then I have to close the door on him. But I don't hear any crying, so I think he just gave up and went to his bed downstairs. Havoc, thank you for 3 months, by the way, for the resub, as well as Devling Dev for a brand new follow, and Alistair Payne, thank you. Need to get back to playing 7. Do you mean the remake or the original? Kimchi's usually pretty good. Like when if I lock him out when he plays with the cables, sometimes he'll give like a couple cries outside the door, but then we'll just go downstairs. He loves the cat bed I bought him, so that usually is all he needs. I feel like this song could use some like slurs and bowing put into my transcription. That part sounds good too, though. That's kind of better. Huh. Getting better. So maybe the first two slurred. The bowing for a piece can really change how it sounds. I admittedly don't write any bowings in any of my music for a stream. I probably should, for consistency's sake. For my classical stuff, I'm very intent on making sure that I get the bowing exactly as written. But for my own pieces, I usually change it. But you can hear the difference so clear. Like, I'm gonna slur 4/2 note. Slur means multiple notes per bow, if anyone didn't know that. And you can hear how different they sound. So they're tied. As opposed to like So when you don't have bowings written in for you, you really have to think about kind of like what notes you want to put emphasis on, or like it's kind of like when singing, you want to like figure out where the singer should breathe. Oh my God, ASMR. My goodness. A part of me, I've seen channels that do like goofs on chat, and I thought maybe it'd be funny if like every time someone did a pun, they got timed out. But it also seems like it could be mean and make people sad. But like, I saw that like Cardboard Cowboy like will time people out when they sub on no sub. I think he does Sunday. I guess that would make sense at the S and the S. But it's funny. I was like, oh, maybe I could do that. You don't like that? I do trust your judgment. By bowing, you mean the back and forth pulling of the bow across the strings. Yes. So bowing it can mean kind of a larger variety, but it's just making sure that you decide how many notes you're playing on a single bow. Or if you want a certain type of bowing, like a spiccato, which is a bouncing kind of sound. Let me try Pinello's theme with spiccato if I can do it. Let's see. Tennessee Crumpet, how are you? So spiccato is when you bounce. Very messy spiccato on my part with the ties in it. I feel like usually you see Spiccato more in like continuous rhythm passages. But yeah, there's just a bunch of different bowings, and they just help you decide how you're going to say what you're going to say, you know? Yeah. Spiccato took me a long time to learn. I'm still not great at it, but it took me a while. It was very frustrating. My teacher described it as bouncing a basketball with a tennis racket, and that made so much sense to me, if that means anything to you. It's like the bow end where your hand is the racket, and then the netting of the racket's the hair that touches the string, and then you're hitting the string, bouncing it up and down. It's like, what key is this? Emmanuel G, thank you very much for the new follow. Thank you very much. For Anthe, for the resub as well. Thank you, Arthur, for the bits. Please let me know if any of the resubs tonight, if there's something that you'd like to hear from my song list. I would love to be able to play something. To start off tonight, I've just been picking some Final Fantasy pieces that I haven't done for a long time. I know I haven't done this Final Fantasy 13 piece for a bit, so let's do Blinded by the Light, which is the battle theme from Final Fantasy 13. Cool. Let's do another battle theme. I enjoyed that. I know we started off chill, but I'm unchilling it. We're going for it, folks. It was really satisfying playing through that, actually, because I feel like the last time I might have played that might have been like a year ago. And I can see I'm much more confident with getting up to some of the higher notes. Still some work that needs to be done, but it's nice to set aside pieces sometimes that, like, you know you're not going to touch for a while, so then you can go back to it at a later time and be like, oh, wow. For hedges, what I've been doing for my alarms is I set some songs to random ones where I can't keep track of like which song is going to play for which one. So it's always a pleasant surprise. Cathedora, you'll recognize the one that I use though. I use that fun song, At Least I'm Not as Sad as I Used to Be. I think that's the words in it. It might not be the song name. That song's a banger though, and it starts off really chill and slow, only for a second. And then, bam, you're in it. So it's a good, like, whoa, I'm awake now song. I know, I love that song. It's like it might be my favorite off the album. I want to try and make it a loop one day. We'll see if I can make that happen. He has such different versions of it. There's so many songs I'd want to do from that album, but he has so many different parts to it. It would be like the longest loop ever. I'm going to do the battle themes from Final Fantasy 8 and 7. Let's start with Those Who Fight, and then we're going to do Don't Be Afraid from Final Fantasy 8. And then maybe I'll get into some loops, if that sounds good. Do something with a bit of excitement since I'm doing the battle themes. Hope Mo Bob, 29 months? Dude, that is wild. Thank you so much. Thank you. Haha, that battle theme had me like, choose your musician. I choose Joe. That was my best Super Smash impression that I could do. I tried. Time flies, right? Thank you so much. Thank you. Let me know if there's something I could play for you to say thank you. That also goes for Whiskey Flavored Beard for an equally epic 14 months. Thank you very much. Please let me know if I can play you something. Jack, welcome. Good to see you. Don't worry, or maybe rest at ease knowing I haven't burped yet. But I did talk about poop a lot. Oh my God, did that raid happen right when I said that? I kind of hope so. Yes, that was pretty inappropriate of me. I didn't talk about what you think I did. No, nope, don't worry. Oh no, they heard me talk about poop. Oh God, pick a song. Step away from the poop. I don't even remember why I said it. Oh dear. Here's a beautiful, not poopy song called Noctis's theme from Final Fantasy 15. Welcome, Raiders. I do loops and video game music, and I didn't talk about poop. Hi, Andrew. Nothing to see here. Everything's normal. Oh, the Raiders must be so confused if they stayed. First off, Alana, thank you very much for the raid. A lot of you guys might have been present for our raid for Alana. Was that this week? I can't remember. That was about to get really intense. But she's an absolutely fantastic French horn player, as well as guitar. She does a bunch of different things and builds really beautiful loops and sings on top of them. And on top of that, she is absolutely lovely and wonderful company, so you should go hang out with her Make sure you give a follow if you haven't already done so. My phone went off and I thought I was scared it was going to be my mom being like, why are you talking about poop again on the internet, Joe? But I think she's not here. Let me double check. For Legend of Boom, thank you, by the way, so much for 20 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Thank you. And please let me know if I can play you something. As well as the follows for Puzzled, Dare Murray, Barry, Andrew, what's up? Thank you for 35 months. I cannot believe it's only almost been 30 for 3 years. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, for Code with Sean, I'm like an onion and I have a lot of different layers. Let me know if I can play you guys anything for all the resubs and especially Legend of Boom. I learned this a while ago specifically for Legend of Boom, and I haven't done it for a bit, so maybe it will be a good idea to give it a go and see if I can make it better than the last time I did it. Alana said she liked this at one point too. We're gonna do my first singing loop of the day, and I'm gonna do 1,000 Years. Oh! And then Hobo Bob, I'm gonna do your request for the underwater theme. Once I find it, I had to move all my files onto an external hard drive because my computer was like, kill me with all the stuff that I put on it. It was very stressed. So now they're over here. Pick peaches before dark. That is so beautiful. That makes sense she'd do that. I mean that as a compliment. Don't you clip this out of context. It was a compliment. Alright, let's do it. I don't know, it's like a classy thing to, or maybe not classy, it's like it's a sweet thing to do. I think that fits Alana. And like, creative? That's not the right word either. It's just very pleasant thing. I love the way the jacket fades. Thank you. Yeah, I found this like quirky flannel at thrifting. I thrift almost all my clothes because it's better for the environment and the wallet. But it kind of fades down. It's cool. All right. Silence. Background music. We're going to do 1,000 Years, and I'm going to make this sweet and not silly and gross. I did last week for Hedges. I shouldn't have, but I couldn't help myself. Little Umbrellas, cute name. Thank you for the follow. That's so loud. Why is it so loud? It's fine, whatever. I don't play piano over this part because it sounds better with just strings, and it breaks up having too much of the same thing all at once. I miss Don't be afraid, I have loved you for 1,000 years. Jiglana and Grizzly Bear Naked, thank you for resubs. Thank you, both of you. Thank you. Colors and raw. and promises. How to be brave? How can I love when I'm afraid to fall? But watching you stand alone, all of my doubt suddenly goes away somehow. I've died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I'll love you for 1,000 more. I've died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I'll love you for 1,000 more. Time stands still. Beauty in all she is. I will be brave. I will not let anything take away what's standing in front of me. Every breath, every hour has come to this. Oh, wrong button. Okay. I've died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I'll love you for 1,000 more. I've died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I'll love you for 1,000 more. I've died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I'll love you for 1,000 more. I've died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I'll love you for 1,000 more. I've died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I'll love you for 1,000 more. I've died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I'll love you for 1,000 more. Couple mouse misclicks, but overall okay. Thank you very much for anyone that stuck around for Milana's raid. She's one of my favorite musicians, sincerely, on Twitch. I just think she's so very talented, and to know that she also, enjoys what I do and we encourage each other is just a really great feeling. And I'm very grateful for that. Bordoom, welcome. Blue Jay Berlin, welcome. Dr. Fawn, thank you for crumpets. Colkiss, welcome in. Welcome in. I was going to say back and in at the same time, and it made a interesting combination of sounds there. Nahum, thank you very much for Risa for 5 months. Thank you. Celestial, good to see you. Again, for Jiglana and Grizzly Bear Naked, thank you. Please let me know if there's something I can play for you off of the song list. And for Legend of Boom, if you're still listening, thank you so much for your ongoing generosity. You've really helped me be able to keep pursuing this, you know, and it's always something that I'm very, very grateful for whenever you've dropped those wonderful, you know, subs of support to help me keep going at this music thing. So thank you sincerely with all my heart. Thank you. Let's see. We have underwater theme. I think, let me pull out the sheet music and then I'll figure out a means of attack. Let's just put on some chill music while I grab what I need. I was listening to the Diablo 4 soundtrack today and found a really pretty track off it. I don't think I'll be able to write violin music for it because it sounds so good with just the guitar, but I'll show you that at some point. It's pretty. Edda or Ida? Edda or Ida? I'm gonna go with Edda, maybe? Thank you for the follow, as well as Nima. Thank you. Lilia, welcome. I'm doing very well. How are you doing? I had a really nice day. I have my violin lessons on Tuesday. So I have my lesson at 10 a.m. Then I took a break and played with my cat to tire him out for 45 minutes. And then I wrote a little instrumental for a vlog I'm editing, practiced, and had dinner, and here we are. It was a rainy day in Nashville, and I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I work really well on rainy days. I feel like it encourages me to just sit down and work. So I do give violin lessons, but on Tuesday I receive my violin lesson. I still take lessons. I started with my teacher now, like I think 8 months ago. And I am so grateful for her, the lovely, beautiful, talented Julia, aka Storioni Girl here on Twitch. I found her Twitch channel, or Raisin actually was the one that showed me at one of our mods. And I was like, oh my goodness, she's amazing. I need her advice. Why would you need lessons? Oh, you can never stop learning. And if I'm being honest about my background, I don't have a lot of classical training, and it's something I've always wanted to do. So she's helping me really nail down my classical technique and repertoire so that if I wanted to potentially audition for like a lower level orchestra, I might be able to do that in the future. I'm not sure necessarily where I want my journey to go, but I just want to learn as much as I can. I've also been studying old time fiddle and going to old time fiddle meetups and asking tips from those players and advice, and I want to eventually work my way up to jazz and do kind of like Stefan Grappelli style solos, but that's really hard. Cobra Sean, thank you, and you rock. Yeah, like sometimes even just having someone to keep you on track is so important, but I'm soaking in everything she tells me like a sponge. I've been working really hard, and we are just starting a new classical piece, and she told me if I learned it, then I would have to put it on my song list. It's going to take me a while to learn. But that means that there will be another classical piece on the song list in the future, and it is a fairly well-known one, so I think people will be happy to see that. I feel like a lot of these genres are like interweavable. Even my old time has helped me with my classical stuff, believe it or not. There's a lot of string crossings at high speed, so it's helped me really get cleaner string crossings and double stops basics doing old time fiddle. So yeah, lots of stuff. Also, when you keep wanting to learn a bunch of different stuff, you never get bored. So this is a little, who's the streamer that teaches Joe? We have a command for her, Julia. So that's the link to her channel right there. But yeah, she's incredible. So here's a little, how many parts is this? 4-part loop that I put together. I always assumed you started with a classical background. My story's kind of complicated. I took classical lessons when I was in like elementary school, and I quit by the time I hit like middle school because I was not having a good time and I was kind of scared of my teacher and they kind of made me feel bad. So I picked it up like here and there occasionally, but like my school didn't have an orchestra, so I didn't play in school. I didn't do that. I tried to play once with like the school band, but our school band kind of barely was able to get through one song, if I'm being honest. Music wasn't a big program in my school. But then when I went to Berkeley, I got accepted as a vocalist. And when I saw the string program, I was like, oh my gosh. And I fell in love. Like, I was seeing violinists play Latin fusion and in rock bands and metal and folk. And I was like, violin can do all this? I want to do that. And so I took the train home and grabbed my violin, and then I started practicing every day. And by the time I reached my junior year, I re-auditioned and finished my degree on the violin. But barely. I was like the worst player in the program. They were like, we'll let you in, but it's not going to be easy. And I was like, okay. Yes, I'm already paying for the school. Let's get the full worth out of this. I'm ready. I'm going to do it. So that gap in my training has always been something I was really self-conscious about. And admittedly, I still am. But better late than never. So I'm taking my lessons now and I'm getting better. And that's all I'm trying to focus on. Anyway, let's tap a tempo for this bad boy. Dun, dun, dun. Boop-a-doo-ba-dee. Downward Spiral, thank you for 32 months of subs, by the way. You beautiful, epic soul, you. Thank you very much. The orb again, thank you. That means a lot to me. Like, when I play classical music, I feel like I'm about to cry as I'm so nervous. As you guys have seen on my stream when I play classical music, but I've really been making a lot of steps lately. And while I know I'm not the best player, and I knew I wasn't ever going to be the best player with starting later and all this stuff, I told myself, well, then I'm going to be the hardest working. So that's what I'm trying. Papa, that's how it goes. All right, the very exciting bass line. Let's do it. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's drop that in octave so it sounds more like a bass. Yeah, that works. I thought about if I wanted to press the bell, and it was enough of a pause to just miss that downbeat. It's like, should I? And then, yeah. Remember? I did make a loop of that video, and you can tell it was the very first video I made with Final Cut Pro, because I really played with the effects in that one. I was like, oh, look at how fancy I'm being with this. It's pretty silly, but it was what I envisioned in my head, and I made it, no regrets. So if you're interested in that, it's up on my YouTube. There's going to be a vlog up there shortly where I show you a bunch of the recording sessions I've done here in Nashville, as well as a practice vlog, and some more content. I've been working on a bunch of stuff, so it should be fun. So sorry you lost. Aw. Well, thank you for apologizing at least. Thank you. And thank you for the follow. Cool. I feel like doing that oompa kind of style makes me want to do Shostakovich. But before I do that, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. And then I'll be right back and we'll play some more music if that sounds good for everybody. Thank you again, everybody, for being so dang nice to me and giving me a place to do my favorite thing in the world, which is play music. So thank you. I'm gonna take a quick break just to use the restroom, and when I come back, we're gonna do Shostakovich, and then I'll do a singing loop after that, and we'll go from there. Thank you so much, everybody. I love you. Hello. Oh, this is my accordion. Oh my god, wait, does the poop song go to when it played accidentally on air? Oh my god. Sean, There's a story behind that. Well, I guess that's pretty obvious, right? For anyone who clicked the clip that was put in chat, Joe's Secret Revealed, me and my friends, my girlfriends, discovered there's this beautiful artist on Spotify who covers, or he doesn't cover, he writes all original music of songs only using the word poop and your name. So there's a Sean Poop song if you look it up. There's a Chris Poop song and a Claire Poop song, and we thought this was the funniest thing ever, so we kept sending each other's poop songs to each other. And I'm downstairs, and I didn't realize my Spotify was linked to this computer. So I'm listening while the starting soon screen's on to this song about poop, and I'm laughing. And I come upstairs, and I see chat all going, "What's happening? What's happening?" And to my horror, I realized that it was playing on my stream, and you see my reaction in that very clip, which now has, I think, 1,000 views on it or something. It's like one of my most viewed clips ever. It's so stupid. But the story doesn't stop there. For my birthday, Daniel, amazing member of our community and streamer himself, he reached out to the artist, and he asked him to write me a song, and it's been released as a single on his Spotify page. Yes, that is real. That happened. So if you want to check that out, shout out to the odd man who sings about poop, puke, and pee. I tried to show my parents it, and they didn't want to listen to it. I was like, why? Why don't you want to listen to it? I know, Turbo Duder. It was the gift I never knew I needed, but was there all along. The 3-piece, exactly. Yep. I think maybe when I visit home for Christmas, I'll just play it sneakily and hide the speaker, and they'll be like, "Where is it? Turn it off." I'm like, "I can't. He's here. Santa brought me my gift. A private concert." Oh, this stream has gone a little off-hinged. I'm not ready. Stop listening. Don't make me feel awkward about this. Yeah, let's music. That's a good idea. Only the right hand translates well. The buttons are really confusing, honestly, on the left hand. I usually don't use my left hand as it only has 8 chords, and my songs use a lot of more chords than 8 chords. But it's fun. You should buy one. Partway through, I was like, is this kind of silly what I'm doing? But I mean, yeah, it is. I learned that those hand clappers were called castanets from the stream a long time ago. It doesn't come up often. For Wise Guy, when I was, uh-oh, there's a very unhappy kitten outside my door. Oh, dare I give him a chance? Kimchi has entered the room. I assume he's gonna last about 5 minutes. I can't leave him in here as he keeps trying to bite my mic cable. Oh, you smell like poop. Kimchi smells so bad. Oh, I wanted to ask you guys, cat owners, do you brush your cat's teeth? I know, I'm sorry, Cathedora. I gotta stop. People are definitely unfollowing my channel. Like, this girl is disgusting. Thank you for the follows, by the way. Sarzia, Chloe Bunny, Arlo Moss, and Natalina Royal. Thank you. But the reason I got castanets was that I realized they were used in a lot of video game soundtracks, as well as a tiny triangle. I do not brush my cat's teeth. I didn't growing up, and his breath smells horrible all the time, and I was like, maybe I need to brush your teeth? Kitten ASMR. Oh, rev that motor, boy. You're a good boy. At this point in the day, he's used to me sitting on the couch watching anime with him, so I think he's like, excuse me, ma'am. I want to know what happens next in Monster. And I'm like, I do too, Kimchi. But I also want to play music with my friends. So I can't do that right now. Oh my god, I was so stressed the first time Kimchi was on stream. Because I barricaded the upstairs to get him used to one room in my house. But he got past it. So while I was streaming, I just heard at the door a cat screaming. And he was standing there, and I was like, how did you get up here, sir? E-Shadow, thank you very much for the follow. Oh, the mic's blocking him. All right, little dude, I am going to put you on the bed, and if you can stay there, or just do anything but bite wires, I can let you hang out. You said you're gonna think about it? Okay. We all know this isn't gonna work. Yep, here he comes. Oh god, Kimchi. You gotta let mama work. Don't bite that cable. Don't do it. Don't do it. Nahum, thank you for the bits. Thank you. I mean, I'm gonna give him a chance if he's just sitting at my feet like he's doing now. But if he gets too invasive, I am gonna have to move him. All right, let's do a loop with me singing on it. Hey. I can't let you sit on my lap right now, little guy. I had someone else suggest that to me as well. I'll look into that after stream for Yelling at Clouds. Thank you. Don't do it, sir. Now he's just wanting to jump on my lap. I know, I am so mean to you. Let's see, I kind of want to do You Don't Know Me, most famously performed by Ray Charles, but it's a wonderful old jazz standard. Here we go. Oh my God, Kimby. Kimchi! I'm happy you like me, bud. But you gotta let me do some things without you. You're so cute. But you're stinky. I know you're a stinky boy. You smell bad all the time. You don't know me. Let's give it a go. Plastic bag ducking tape around hers to keep the cat from eating at me, just like the sound. Interesting. I haven't heard that one before. Nope. That counts as one. That's one. Two more. Don't do it. I gotta put them out, y'all. Come here. Give me another hour and then we're gonna play, okay? No, baby. All right. He's crazy. For Emirac, welcome, by the way. I promise I'd give him so much attention, but I can't right now. I also need just a little time for me and you and me. Oh, that's why. All right, let's do it. All right, G major. 1, 2. First try. I'm getting more comfortable on the piano. Still scares me though. Crimson, thank you for the follow, by the way.
You know what I'm talking about.
You give your hand to me, and then you say hello, and I can hardly speak. My heart is beating so, and anyone can tell you think you know me well, but you don't know me. No, you don't know the one who dreams of you at night, who wants to kiss your lips, wants to hold you tight. Oh, I'm just a friend, that's all I've ever been, 'cause you don't know me. I never knew the art of making love, how my heart aches with love for you. Afraid and shame, I let my chance go by, the chance that you might love me too. You give your hand to me, and then you say goodbye. I watch you walk away beside that lucky guy. Oh, you'll never know the one who loves you so, 'cause you don't know me. I never knew the art of making love, how my heart aches with love for you. Afraid and shame, I don't let my chance go by, the chance that you might love me too. You give your hand to me, and then you say goodbye. I watch you walk away beside that lucky guy. Oh, you will never know the one who loves you so, 'cause you don't know me.
$64. Thank you for a resub for half a year officially now. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate that. That was fun. I feel like I'm trying more actively while I sing to, in my head, cheer myself on and be like, you're a singer. You can do this. You can do this. Because I get so scared when I sing. I was talking early about Cathador, thank you, and Sean. I was talking earlier about how I switched to violin from singing at Berkeley, and there was something that kind of switched in my head when I exited the vocal program. It made me feel like I abandoned it in a way, and like I failed at it or something. Even though I had fairly good grades and ratings as a singer at school, but my performance rating was always like low because I didn't have that stage presence and like charisma that a lot of the others did. I looked terrified whenever I did it. So I'm trying to like reclaim that and also just work on confidence. I know that this is probably something most of us can relate to, you know. I have not had any vocal training since then, no. I've put all of my lessons towards violin because I was so far behind at the violin. And, you know, I'll admit my business mindset knew that it would make more sense for me to be able to make a career out of a violinist than a vocalist. So when I moved to Nashville, I was like, well, if I play violin well, then I'll be able to play with other bands. But as a vocalist, I would need to put together a band and then pay the musicians, and I don't know where I'd get that money from. And then on top of that, of course, violin brought me more joy, if I'm being honest. But when it came for me paying for lessons, I couldn't really justify doing voice and violin. Even now, like a part of me wants to do vocal lessons again, but that's just another expense. And paying for both lessons weekly might be a bit rough. Like I maybe could figure out every other week or like once a month or something. So maybe at some point in the future when I feel like that's something I could handle. But on top of my monthly expenses, I just think paying for another lesson would be a little bit stressful. Here you are, the vocalist and the band. Well, you guys got to train me and give me the very rare scenario where I could do that. So I do kind of view these Twitch streams as like my training grounds in a way. And obviously because it's fun, like I feel better when I do these streams and you guys give me encouragement to try new things. But I've been using this platform and your guys' support as like an opportunity consistently to raise the bar. Kimchi's crying, but I gotta let him cry this time. The poor baby. But yeah, thank you guys for letting me talk so openly on here. It always means a lot to me. I got the banjo out as I saw 64 that you asked for. Legend of Boom. I'm trying to pause it in time. I missed it. I wanted to show the blue... Tripwire made this, by the way. The sound. And the Amazing Pencils did the graphic, which is me riding Baloo, the beautiful cat I had to say goodbye to in February because he got sick and reached the end of his beautiful long road journey. Legend of Boom, living up to that name. Well, you're living up to that name even if you're not gifting subs, making sure that's clear. But thank you so much. Thank you. You are such a... I was going to say saint, but I don't know if that's what you'd want to be called. So I should just stick to just saying thank you. Just thank you so much. It never feels like enough. Please let me know if there's something I can play for you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. And that means a lot of you lucky souls that might have just received a sub might now have some of the beautiful, exclusive emotes on this channel. Like the beautiful Joe Plays Shake. It really leaves an impression in other people's chat. I'm quite proud of it. No, please, for Orb again. You don't need lessons in violin or vocals or anything you like. You need training and confidence. No, you're right. In therapy for it, though. It's something I'm really pushing myself through. But I also want to take lessons in instruments, too. But I know that confidence is the daily thing that I'm practicing. I ain't no saint, that's for sure. I loved how I changed your wording to I ain't no saint. Just really trying to make it that much more of a no. I don't know why ain't no sounds more forward than I'm no. Thank you, Legend of Boom. Loader, thank you. Oh my god, Kimchi. Sweetheart, I was sitting with you all day today. You can wait. I gave you your squishy, smelly food downstairs. He's fine, by the way. He is very well cared for. North Carolina, people say ain't there. I feel like I'm a big old poser because I moved from outside of Massachusetts, but y'all, I love saying y'all. There's probably going to be some kitten screams in this loop, and there's nothing I can do about it. So we're just going to roll with it. So let's see. Sweet pea, apple of my eye. Don't know when, and I don't know why. Doc. Hey, since you did a dono, I'm gonna push myself and do an improv loop too tonight. Oh, even though it shakes my confidence, but that's something I'm working on. We're gonna do an improv loop after this. And I'm not terrified. That's true as well for Cathedora. Let me turn that down actually a little bit. Okay, I'm ready. Let's do it. Sweet Pea by Amos Lee. I added this to the song list because I heard it while waiting in line for my prescription at Walgreens. And I was like, that'd be fun. 1, 2, 3. I like adding the piano to this one. Piano and banjo together are just so damn cute. And then I'll add strings maybe? We'll feel it out as we go. Let's see. more like southern feel. There's a whole nother part to this song. Wrong, 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 wrong. That is incorrect. Incorrect. I guess. harmony.
coming home. Sweet babe, apple of my eye. Don't know when and I don't know why. You're the only reason I keep on coming home. Like a Gibraltar, I always seem to falter, and the words just get away. I know I'm gonna fumble, I'm trying to stay humble, but I never think before I say. Sweet babe, apple of my eye. Don't know when and I don't know why. You're the only reason I keep on coming home. Sweet babe, apple of my eye. Don't know when and I don't know why. You're the only reason I keep on coming home.
That's a good point.
Sweet babe, apple of my eye. Don't know when and I don't know why. You're the only reason I keep on coming home.
I had a very specific thought at the end of that. Well, two things. I definitely scratched my violin with my beard buckle. My belt buckle, and it made me sad. I'm so sorry. It's just a scrape, but poor thing. I'm such a butthead. I'm not supposed to talk about myself poorly. I am a person that made a understandable mistake. Rakarus, thank you for the follow. A beard buckle. I'm just imagining, I guess, like a kind of like a little mini belt you put around your beard. But what I was thinking of was I wished, Milady. You're right. A Milady guy would wear a beard buckle. That's a good point, Joe. That's a good thing to think about. What was I going to say? Yes. That song, while I was performing it, I was thinking in my head, I wish that I lived in Stardew Valley and I had two girlfriends that also live with me in Stardew Valley, and we would join a talent contest that would be during like the fall festival, and we would do that, and the people in Stardew Valley would be like, oh yay, that was so good. That's what I thought of. Sometimes you need to have an image in your head to perform a song well. And that's just what worked for me in that moment. Yeah, that's what happened. So, I said I was going to do an improv loop. I think what I'm going to do is mess around on the piano for a second, see if I can find something I might want to do. And then from that point, I'll take a quick break, gather my bearings, and give it a go. I thought I still heard kimchi, but that was a car. Oh, that's a delightful noise. The canoon. Is that like a... But let's go to... I guess my heart wants to do something in D major, so we're gonna chase this. This is the beginning of Changes by David Bowie. Let's see. 14516 would be D, E, F, G, A, B, a B minor. I didn't like that either. Okay, I kind of like that, but maybe it shouldn't be right away. Oh, I'm thinking of things. Oh my god, Legend of Boom! Oh my god! And the anonymous tip for tickets for the Stardew Valley show. Thank you. I'm also looking for 2 singers to do that with me. Legend of Boom, thank you. Maybe I can use that to buff out the scratch I just put on my violin that I'm certainly not still thinking about. Legend of Boom, you're the best. Okay, I have an idea and it's going well, so I need to just keep messing around with it and not overthink it. Okay, don't panic. I kind of like the idea. That should be a G minor, and then like a... That's a pretty chord. But then it kind of turns into a musical. So let's go back to the original. Did you just do it again? Oh my god! What's happening? I'm so close to something. I don't know what it is. I don't know if this is even cool, but I gotta just keep doing it. So... And then I wanted to go major here, like a... Let's try it. I feel embarrassed that I'm clearly so stressed when I try and do improv loops. But I'm getting kind of more comfortable. Okay. Commit to it. Just do it. Just do the thing. Da, 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 da. You never need to apologize. I'm just happy that you thought maybe you'd like to come back. I'm not going anywhere. So whenever you have free time and just want to say hi, that's all I need. Okay, I'm going to make electric drums, but first we're going to do this. And then and then F sharp needs to be in there. I'm just reflecting on what just happened. It sounds like I'm trying to be Elton John. But in a musical setting, like a stage show. Oh, I'm missing something between there. Wait. So something needs to happen in between. Oh, yeah, the... Okay. I know what I want to do now. I don't even know if I like it yet, but we're gonna commit to it. I'm gonna do it from scratch to make it a bit cleaner, because mine was a bit rough. Once I get that A chord in the end. Oh, that's the downbeat. 2, 3. I want to see if I can do the next phrase all together. It's kind of long, but I'll do my best. It's just an inverted chord. C major in the top. So damn close. Sorry guys, I'm just making this up. Damn it. Slow down, girl. To fix your bridge, no, do not glue it. The tension of the string should hold it down. Don't glue it, don't glue it. The pressure of the string should keep it in place. What you want to do, if you look at your violin, you see how they have the little marks in these are called the F holes. It's hilarious. We can laugh at that because they look like Fs. You see where those marks are horizontally? You want to line up your bridge in the middle of those and tune your violin with those in place. So you slightly tighten the strings. And once your violin is in tune, the pressure of the strings is what keeps it there. You never want to glue it because it should be able to be just popped out once the strings are off. If you're not comfortable, do it. Find a local instrument store and ask if someone there can help you. I would call in advance. But there's... Yes. Did I curse? Okay. Improv loops terrify me. I'm going to keep doing this, but I am going to take a quick break. Let's call it intermission, because this song is very theatrical so far. It makes me think of like Elton John, or no, it's kind of more Dr. John wannabe. I love Dr. John. I'm going to use the restroom and I'll be right back. Thank you very much, you guys, for supporting me while I try something different. MPS, thank you for the follow, as well as Joseph. And I'm going to go to the restroom real quick and come back and finish this. Okay. Yes, I am running away. But I'm coming back. Okay. It sounds like they just loosen the violin strings, and if the strings are loosened, it will fall down. But it's not broken, you just need to tighten the strings and put it back. Okay, I'm back, and I'm ready. I'm gonna keep doing this. Let's do drums next, and then I'm gonna try adding a bass line and go from there. Drums. I'll use this one. Oh, perfect little fade right in time. Hey. Okay. Here's what I made so far for our improv loop. I deleted it. Come back. I didn't like the other sounds on this pad, so I'm gonna get a different one and then add something else. How does this one sound? That's better. I'm trying to write in because I can't play the notes on my pad fast enough. So, this kind of sounds like Havana. Da-da-da, that's what I want. Nope. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. Oh, it's a triplet, that's why. How do I do that? I don't know how I'm supposed to do that. What's the spacing? So be da-da-da. 1, try drawing it in. I think it's like that. Oh, that was pretty close. Oh, Doc, you're the man. Thank you. Storing that away. Shall we do bass next? Mary Hill, what's up? I'm just trying to do an improv loop, so I've made this all up as we went. I'm not sure the vibe, but I think I like it. Alex, what's up? Thank you for resub. It's kind of like a Dr. John wannabe meets musical theater. Major shout out, by the way, for Mary Hill, also known as the fantastic band duo Fire Kid, who I had the pleasure of getting to make some music magic with. I love Dr. John too. I'm gonna try and do some solos over this. I'm ready for it. I kind of want to do one more pass of this because it's fun. I was just doing an improv loop. Let me try one more time. I missed a couple important notes. I have concert. I was gonna say Concord, but with the concert piece next, it interwove in my brain. Zari, thank you so much. Thank you guys so much. I get terrified making loops from scratch, like just total improv loops. It scares me half to death, and I'm proud of myself. I did it through it. Thank you guys very much. I'm trying to get past a lot of my fears and kind of using Twitch as the place for me to keep working on that. And I really want to try and write more instrumental music. I have a good time doing it, but I just get really in my head. So thank you. Oh, I did need to take a break in the middle. I escaped. Should I save it? Yes, in my head, see, like already, I'm like, I shouldn't save this. For Blue-Eyed Ginger Southpaw, thank you for a resub for 25 months. Thank you. Thank you again, now that the music's paused, for Mary Hill for the raid. Congrats on the success of the new song we released as a unit. I've been showing all my friends and they were so stoked on it. Girl, get out of your head, that loop was a bomb. Thank you, Kristen. I'm working on conquering those fears. We did it! We did a thing! And it got on this playlist, you guys, with like freaking epic, just huge players, and now that I get to see my name on that same list, blew my freaking mind. I interned for Mark O'Connor's fiddle camp when I was studying at Berkeley, and I got to see him speak on a bunch of things, and I was just like baffled. Bela Fleck's on there, and like, it's just unreal. Crisile. I'll title this for now, Dr. John Wannabe. Improv. Thank you, Bobby Dole, for forwarding that sub. Thank you guys so much. Joe for the bits, Zeri for the dono, Alex for this resub. I can't believe that already says 7 months. That's wild. I also have I have some cute clips of you guys for my vlog that I'm putting out. I like clipped a part of the VOD where you guys were in the studio showing it, and it's so cute. You can see you guys react to Buttley in chat. Added some beautiful overlays for that. Bobby Dole? I said it wrong? Bobby Dole. Bobby Dole. Oh, Buttley! You get a special feature in this VOD, or vlog, Buttley. In fact, I found 2 ways to put you in there. But enough about butts. How did I do it before? Bobby Dole! Was that it? Yes, my teacher is asking for classical, and I'm gonna do it, damn it. Bobby Dole! Oh, Buttley, I was on one this morning. Bobby Dole! Bobby Dole! I should have named that loop Bobby Dole. Oh, look, you've released the Franks, which is my face on a Furby with little Barbie legs on it. Bobby Dole. I feel like, can you guys hear I think it's maybe toads outside my window? Can you hear that? Can you hear it? I feel like it's a good backdrop to say Bobby Dole. Oh, Bobby Dole. I want to like sit with in my rocking chair on my porch with a glass of whiskey and be like, oh yeah, me and Bobby Dole knew each other way while back. You see, my poppy and his poppy were co-workers back on the farm. Good old Bobby Dole. Yep. Bobby Dole. Thank you, Bobby Dole. Let me know if I can play you something. And then I'll probably close requests after that one. I gotta teach tomorrow. Okay, I can do this. Classical scares me, but Julia just told me I needed to breathe because I tend to not do that one. So that's first. And don't tighten up. I tried cranking myself up and doing less reverb. I know that my bow is drifting. I gotta really, I feel like I have to know the music very well to focus on my bow staying parallel without drifting towards that fingerboard. But I did it. I conquered improv loop today, and I did classical music today. So hell yeah. I'm doing all the things I want to do. Can you play Sarabam by Bach 2? Not yet. Maybe. I don't know a lot of classical music. I've been taking lessons with the lovely Miss Julia, who's in chat right now, Storioni girl. And we started a new piece. I won't tell you what it is, but when I get it, which is probably going to take me a while, I'm going to put it on the song list because I want to add more classical, even though it makes me super scared. It's a full-on piece, baby. Yeah, an actual piece. And I won't, it's like the whole thing I'm gonna do. Very fancy. Let's see. Next up is Aerith's theme. And then I think I'm gonna call it after that, y'all. We've been going for over 3 hours now, and I'm admittedly fading a little bit. But thank you guys so much for being here and helping me get over these little barriers I keep putting up for myself. It means so much to be able to just get live encouragement to just keep pushing myself and to keep going for it. Thank you, Julia, and thank you for our lesson today. I learned a lot. It was very informative. Aerith's theme. Babado. Good old Babado. And I think we'll make this the last one for tonight. Aerith's theme. Okay. I'll put it over here. Oh, Kimchi's gonna be so excited when I go down those stairs. He's probably gonna attack me and give me more scratch marks. Aerith's theme. For Babado. He's good. You know, a year ago, I was having trouble doing that piece because I couldn't vibrate my fourth finger, and that's what you land on for bum bum bum. But with all my practice, I'm able to have moments like that where it feels a lot better. And I'm learning to celebrate more of the victories than the focusing on the other things that I want to keep getting up to speed. And you guys are such a major part of that, as well as, Julia, my teacher, and all of the other wonderful, really supportive people in my life. So thank you guys. Will, thank you for a resub. Thank you. A major thanks to Legend of Boom, who was so generous today with gifting of subs. And of course, much love for the mods who keep this crazy train on board. I was so hyper talking about not very ladylike things at the beginning of stream. And they helped me make sure I remained on track. / encouraged it. Really do encourage it. Oh my god, that's so true, Doc. Oh, I did it. Whenever I try and do anything with my hair, I say it hurts my head and I take it down. For Orb, every time I do something with my hair, I start complaining about how it hurts my head and I just take it all out. I did it. I've never done a full stream with a hairdo. That's amazing. I don't know if I'd call this a hairdo though. I kind of just like, oh my god, fast. I was on one. I was being silly. I was talking about all of the bathroom things because I still find that funny as a grown woman, which is questionable. I should probably bring that up in therapy. Do you have any suggestions on why I talk about poop so much? Is there anything else I want to say before we raid? I think that's about it. Other than just again, thank you. I love you guys. I'm gonna be live again on Thursday and Friday. Thursday at 3 and Friday at 10 a.m. And we're gonna raid the lovely Andrew Core. I very rarely get the chance to raid him, but with the night streams, this is my shot. You guys are all fantastic, and say something nice to yourself before you go to bed. I've been doing the same thing, and it's made me feel kind of silly sometimes, but I think it's actually been very helpful. Other merch suggestions? Ooh, this sounds mischievous. Zeri, thank you for the bits. You are always so sweet with that. Thank you very much. Yeah. And I'm gonna go give that kitty boy some cuddles. By the way, I misspoke. I said that he attacked the cable. He only gets my mic cable, not the... See, I just did it. My headphone cable, not the mic cable. This one would be more dangerous. He only goes for this little one, which I can replace, but you know. Oh, this raid is taking a long time to load, boy. Let me tell you something. Come on, darling. Just finish up. Come on. My computer always almost like completely freezes when I raid. There we go. Yay. Cool. Okay. I love you. Bye-bye. Okay. Yes.